looks more like it. That was a very good performance and deserved the 3 points.
I think performances have been pretty good, to be honest with you. I think, you know, we came and got a second goal out of a poor defending from their corner, but generally we created great chances again, and you know, Gareth had one, we hit the crossbar. Second half performance was really good, had more tempo than the first half. We were a little bit off them first half and allowed them to play, but you know, their goal is disappointing again. You know, straight from our kick-off, pretty much within 30 seconds they go the other end and score. So to bounce back from that, which, you know, will knock the stuffing out of them, you know, the way we've gone about things at home and not picked up probably points that I think we maybe deserved at times. So full credit to them, you know, the whole squad. We had to make changes again this week because of things that, you know, go on around the football club that are difficult to you know, Carl falling off the curb, etc. The goalkeeper taken on a trip to Italy by Newcastle. So it was difficult again, you know, for the preparation, but full credit to the players.
Let's talk about the goalkeeper. Then you brought in Joel Dixon. He made a couple of very, very important saves at key points in the game, and his handling throughout was excellent. I thought he did really well. Yes,
confident wise, he did really well. As you say, I think probably the save in the first half that he tipped round probably set him up nicely for the rest of the game, and then, as you saw, second half he came and got a few crosses and he was sweeping up at the back. So yeah, thoroughly pleased for him, and that'll do him his career the world of good as well. I know they were watching him today. So.
And Paul Johnson, you got him back. He was very popular when he was here for the 3 months last season. He hasn't had much football, I don't think, since he recovered from injury, but he had a very, very solid game again today.
Yeah, it was a bit of a rush thing. You know, I had to phone him late on Thursday night to see if he was available, and then obviously Hartlepool have helped us out financially. So again, you know, you beg, borrowing and stealing, but we managed to get him in. And yeah, he's a good defender. You know, he's comfortable at this level, and he goes and heads the football for you. He's a proper centre half. So, you know, we lost a proper centre half. We had to make sure we got the right one in. And you know, he knows the place, he knows the lads. So I think it was probably the right choice. Yeah.
And good to see Johnny Wright back among the goals again. Two good finishes.
Yeah, two great finishes. A confidence thing, isn't it? You know, centre forwards more than anything. If the goals have dried up, then they're all about confidence. And you could see in some of Johnny's finishing in the last few weeks, he hasn't been fully confident. I think the same with Gareth, but the pair of them keep putting themselves in those positions, and their ability will then show through. And as I say, two great finishes.
That's a double then of Altrincham. We played really well down there to win 2-1. We followed up with a similar score here. There's something about the opposition that sometimes they're set up the way you can play better against teams like that.
It's difficult because you know, they do give you a chance, and they leave spaces. They play open, expansive football. So if you can be, what should we say, patient in what you do, and fill spaces, and then you look to counter-attack, which is what we've been doing pretty well. You know, the first goal came from a great run from Phil McCluskey. In that more advanced role, he's probably been one of our better players the last 4 or 5 games. Just because of his energy levels, and he's so quick and strong. So you know, he made a great run, and Johnny was able to finish it really well from the edge of the box. So yeah, I think teams like them, you know, we went to Histon and got beat, but in that game, you know, we should have been ahead 2 or 3 before they'd even scored. So, you know, I think the boys enjoy playing teams like that, but there aren't many in this league that are like that. So we've got to now get back to bread and butter against Chester, who will be a lot more direct and a lot more physical in what they do. So another challenge.
With getting the result today, our first win here since October, it does set it up nicely for what should be a very good occasion on Tuesday against the team that's only lost once this season.
Yeah, so there's no pressure on those. Everybody's expecting Chester to come and steamroll us. This has given them a bit of confidence. You know, as I say, generally performances have been quite good. The dressing room has been buoyant from the way they've played. And I think if you're creating chances and you're playing well, then Chester are a team you want to go and play your best against. So whoever's selected on Tuesday, no doubt give a good account of themselves on, like you say, what should be a good evening.
We've talked several times, Darren, about the Workington crowd. They've been critical in the past, but did you feel that they were behind the team today?
Yes, you know, and I've been critical of them at times. You know, I think people ask about the home form and so forth, and fans make a massive part. But I've been a footballer myself, and I do take a fan's view of sometimes if you're coming to watch football that isn't going very well and results aren't going for your team, then obviously, you know, there'll be a little bit of negativity. But you know, I think your negativity's got to wait as a fan till the end. I know it's frustrating. You know, then after the game you can air your grievances, but through the game I always think, you know, get behind your team, and more so even at a semi-professional level where, you know, these lads are giving their all every week. They just need that little bit of support, and today I thought the fans were very good, yeah, but having said that, we played pretty well, so that was easy for them to get behind it when we were going well. So Chester at home on Tuesday, we're going to need them to be right behind the boys every kick, every tackle, and that'll help lift the situation. Then, as I say, results will go our way, and we'll be back up where we should be rather than sitting where we are now.
Given the performance last week and the defeat last week, and the fact we've got Chester coming up, how important was to get a win today?
Yeah, for morale, I think, and then we're just talking about the fans. I think for the fans as well, it gives them a bit more belief in their team, and that's what it's about. Collectively, the players, the coach and staff, the fans, we're the only ones who can take the football club forward, and their help is vital. So it was as important for the fans as the players, but the players have been confident in what they've been doing, and the dressing room has been really good. So yeah, it sets it up nicely now. We just don't want to put in a poor performance on the back of this. We need some consistency over the next few weeks. There's a lot of games coming thick and fast, so it's a tough period for us.
Darren, thanks very much.
Cheers, Walter.